During this episode, we will talk about generational wealth and cryptocurrencies, as well as the ways in which these two topics will affect the lives of a great number of people. On the other hand, before we move on, I need to make one point clear, so let's take a more in-depth look at Bitcoin at 57.432. Ethereum's current price is $379, representing a rise of 6% over the course of the previous 24 hours. It is currently at 1.52% of USDT, with USDC coming in at its PEX in dollars, which is XRP 43 cents. At this moment, it is at this metric. I know it smells terrible, but it's terrible. Even looking at it is too much for me to bear. To tell you the truth, I have no choice but to give it the traditional treatment. Never become old, I'll remain a runner forever. The market capitalization of cryptocurrencies currently stands at $131 billion, which is equivalent to $2 trillion. What I've been told indicates that the markets are in a bad state at the moment. I always tell people that if they are experiencing problems with the market, they should just stand up, turn off their computer, go outdoors, and take a deep breath of fresh air. Over the course of the next few months, this item will go through a complete makeover, and I can guarantee that we will find the dip to be rather humorous. Take note of this. Because I have been here for 7 years, I am aware of how this situation will develop. These markets are going to absolutely launch themselves and explode, and people are going to start coming back. We were informed by RIP on July 9th that in half a year, we will be able to look back and laugh at ourselves. Because that is what they do, I really wish I had purchased more of them. Is there a reason why the average cost per dollar is so large? Every week, I go out and make purchases. Every week, regardless of the price, I make a purchase because I am knowledgeable about when the ball will run. Following the conclusion of the deal, I will switch my attention to my dollar. If you look at it, you'll see that the average cost of my monthly purchases has recently grown by anywhere from 5 to 10 times. I have been here, which is the best and most perfect example I can give. The past 3.5 to 4 months have been spent on my purchases of quantity. Despite the fact that I have reached the maximum, my cost average remains at $100. My cost average is approximately that amount. On a Solana, it is possible to print one. Bitcoin, whiskey glasses, and chain link mugs with a capacity of 40 liquid ounces are all available. I witnessed love in action. In point of fact, I have 8 of these in every conceivable hue, and I also have a version that is 40 ounces in capacity. The glasses that hold 40 ounces are wonderful, incredible, fantastic, and shipping is completely free. With a price tag of only $15, this brand new item is accessible to customers all around the world. There are 4 different sets of leather coasters made of XRP. A few orders that were shipped utilizing our atomic wallet were delivered to me last night on my doorstep. At this point, it seems as though they are attempting to intimidate us. XRP is the subject of ridicule. Are you aware of the reason it is used? So let's investigate this more. I have the impression that we are going to return to the phishing activities that we used to do here. The fact that Atomic Wallet has attracted 117,000 followers, 3 retweets, and 28 likes does not sound at all encouraging. What might possibly be the cause of this? The Twitter page known as Atomic Wallet is being used by someone. I'm a little confused about this. It is not clear to me whether or not they are aiming for XRP. What are the components of XRP? It would be best if you went there because that is where the majority of people are engaged. When you get back, how about you give a response? What's up? Do you have any ideas? It is a mystery why hardly everyone uses ADIA. Are you aware of the reason? The Tron of Axshib does not have any users at this time. What is the logic between Litecoin ARB having XRP.matic? Certainly a significant number of individuals are interested in farming because they wish to become involved in the community. Just like that, it is that easy. In order to demonstrate this to you, this morning we are witnessing both a narrative and the narrative that the Germans are ridding themselves of their Bitcoin holdings. Your grayscale assets are the US Bitcoin Exchange traded funds, also known as Black Rocks. Additionally, they are investing in each and every item on the list, which is an endless list. Bullish is what it says. There are still Bitcoin drivers in place, despite the fact that MalBG has made reimbursement regulations in Germany has made sales. In the wake of the Bitcoin Pacific event, the traditional market indicates that the cryptocurrency has a bright future ahead of it. There is now a lack of Bitcoin available for purchase in Germany. The key marketplaces for Bitcoin are witnessing enormous development, and hence it is necessary to deploy GAO reimbursements much beyond those markets. The era of peak tech euphoria and reducing inflation on Wall Street hints to a positive future, despite the fact that the cryptocurrency market may appear to be experiencing rough times at the moment. As a result of the sales of Bitcoin in Germany and the worries over a widespread liquidation by funds and exchanges, Creditors of Mt. Gow have a good view, despite the fact that there are supply overhangs. Bitcoin, which is currently the most valued cryptocurrency on the market, had a decline of approximately 177% to reach $57,200 in just 4 weeks. When it comes to the cryptocurrency business as a whole, it continues to have a positive outlook regarding the generation of a path in primary coins, digital assets purportedly, and other concerning areas. As a result, Gox's creditors will be exhausted once Germany's supply overhangs have been resolved. The market might stage a tremendous return, and when this incredible comeback is over, riches will be created that will be passed down from generation to generation. On the contrary, this is precisely what constitutes an excellent comeback. Yes, Solana, there is a reason behind XRP. On my channel, I spend a lot of time discussing Solana. They intend to introduce a SAL exchange-traded fund. Early June, they submitted their DS1s. It has been determined that Solana will be listed on the CBOE exchange based on the filing. They are intending to make significant investments in it, including RIP. But the pump has already been applied to this. Would it be too late? Not at all, it is not too late. There is a 10x in Solana, and it could be even higher than that. When we look at Solana, we are looking at 15 to 2,000. It is 140, and I see what many of you are thinking, but I say that you should rest in peace. In Solana, I will only receive 1 token if I spend $141 on items. You can be certain that I will earn more than 300 tokens if I contribute the same amount of $141 to XRP. The value of your token holdings is less significant than the return on your assets if you have 300 XRP and the price lowers to $1. The return on your investment will only be 2 times what you first invested. On the other hand, if the price of SLAN were to climb to $420, for example, your single token would, in my opinion, provide you with a return that is 3 times more than your initial investment. Pay notice to this. The price of Solana increased by 6% as a direct result of the filing made by the CBOE. Considering that it has been fluctuating between 135 and 141, I am not certain that Solana will drop. If the Germans sold Bitcoin once more and caused the markets to tumble, the price of Solana remained stable at 120%. Bitcoin saw a decline. Whether or not you watch the daily video is unknown to us nevertheless. If you do, I do not believe that Solana will dip below 12 in the future. To tell you the truth, I don't. Since I am a buyer, I have been hoping that I had a great deal more than I do at the moment. The bags of Q1 and XRP are stacked high, but many of these cryptocurrencies preach about wealth that will be passed down from generation to generation. There is a rationale behind why I do not intend to purchase meme coins. For this reason, I avoid dozers wherever possible. These kinds of cat whips are examples of pump and dumps, and regarding the SHIBs, I have no intention of being a pump and dump symbol by any means. In a manner analogous to entering a cryptocurrency before the institutions do so, I am attempting to make an investment in an asset that the institutions will be seeking for, and that has value. You will make a lot of money if you get in before you see these exchange-traded funds ETFs. Take a look at the Bitcoin that you already possess. It is the equivalent of $177,000, and you have the potential to make 10 times as much as you would anywhere else, if you are an owner of Ether. During the time when Ethereum had only 3 numbers, I had a look at it but did nothing about it. Investigate the current place in order to ascertain where it originated. During the time that I was looking at Cardano, I remember that I continued to buy XRP at a price of 1 penny, and eventually it reached a price that was greater than $3. One has the potential to earn a significant quantity of money. There is a considerable quantity of cash contained within these significant assets which will supply you with wealth that will last for generations. It is imperative that we stick to the plan, which is based on the